Hey guys. It's Danny here, the Multiple Streams Queen. So I wanted to record a video because I get a lot of questions about people that have started a business or looking to start a business, and when it gets hard, like they're ready to give up. And don't get me wrong, I have been there. I still go there. Like I still have days where I'm like, oh, like I could just go back be a nurse again, right? It still happens to me. Okay. So I am not saying that I am any better than you, right? But what I always hold on to is my why, right? I remember why I am doing what it is that I'm doing. And oftentimes, like, I have to ask people that question, why are you doing what you're doing? Right? Because that's going to determine whether or not you're going to throw in the towel or whether or not you're going to keep going. And you know what I find? A lot of times people don't know why they're even doing this. You don't really even have a definable why on why you're doing your business, why you're out here starting your business or trying to start your business, right? I I was there. I would use that generic. I am trying to create generational wealth, right? What does that even mean to you? What does that look like for you? Generational wealth to do what? Right? It sounds good. It sounds really good. But really, what does that mean? Because you can say it and I can say it, and we can mean two totally different things, right? We can mean two totally different things. Why are you doing what you're doing? Right? I share with my mentees before, right? My why. When I really figured out what my why was attached to some pain. My why was attached to some hurt, right? When I think about my why, I tear up. I get emotional because my why hurt. As much as it pushes me, it hurts to think about my why, right? I ain't saying you got to get all emotional, but you got to dig deep. Why are you really doing what you're doing? Why are you trying to start your business? Why are you trying to leave your job and be a full-time entrepreneur? Why? Because when it get hard, and it will get hard, your why will keep you going. Your why will keep you going. So really figure out what your why is. Dig deep. Dig deep. I really had to really think about like why did I really want to be an entrepreneur? Why is it that I wanted to own my time? Right? And I just started thinking and talking. And when I thought about my why, I was like, oh shit. You know, yes, I wanted my time back. I was tired of missing nights. I was tired of missing weekends off. I was tired of missing time with my babies. I was tired of having to go to work and my dad in the hospital. I was tired of I am at work and my dad is in the ICU. I was tired of missing family gatherings and family functions because I was at work, literally working two full-time jobs, working and building a life and thought that I was building this life for my daughter and for my children, when in reality my daughter told me, Mom, that ain't that ain't what I want you to do. I know that you work hard. I appreciate it. You bought us this house. It's really nice and I thank you. But I just wanted you. I would rather be sitting at home with you than to be in any gymnastics meet or to be at any track meet or track practice. I would just rather you be at home, hanging out with you. right? So as much as I thought I was doing the right thing by my daughter, working to make sure that not only we were good and I can pay the bills and we were comfortable, but then we can go on vacations when we wanted to. She can join the cheerleading team. She can run track when she wanted to, and she can go to meets out of town if she needed to. I was trying to make sure we were comfortable. That's what I thought. I thought I was doing the right thing. And when she told me that, Mom, I would rather just have you than any of those things. I had to sit with that and sit with the emotions, the guilt, the shame, the feelings that I felt because I thought I was doing the right thing. And I realized I could never get that any of that time back. The time that she wanted and she would just rather be with me, I could never get that time back. Ever. I had traded my time for money. I was in somebody's hospital working. That is the one thing you cannot get back in this world is your time. I couldn't get it back. And I said and I thought about how many years I had done it religiously. It was just wasted years. I'm sitting here and I'm thinking I'm building this life and making her life better. And I'm thinking I'm doing the right thing. And all along, she's like, I appreciate it. I love you. But I just wanted my mama. You know how that feels to hear your daughter and your child say that? Like, that's my why. In that moment, as bad as I felt, I had to hear her and I heard her. But I also had to realize that all we can do is go forward. I can't get the time back. I can't get the years back, but I can just go forward. And I told her, I can promise you that I'll never miss another moment. I was pregnant with Milo. I remember we were laying in her bed talking. And I was rubbing my belly and I said, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to homeschool him. I'm going to make sure that I never miss another moment. It's a promise that I made to both of my children. It's a promise that I have been able to keep to them. When I said that, I had no idea that I would be sitting here today in front of you, right? The multiple streams queen with all of these Airbnbs or these short-term rentals or mid-term rentals. I had no idea that I would be sitting here as that person. But I'm committed to them. I made a promise to them that I would not miss another moment. And I didn't. I didn't. I was able to build a business during the pandemic with my family, with my babies, watching and helping and soaking it all in. So I want to say to you guys today, whatever it is that you're trying to do, really ask the question of yourself, why am I doing this? Why? Why? It should be some emotion connected to it. You ain't got to want to cry like me, but it should be some emotion connected to it. And sometimes it might hurt. The emotion might hurt sometimes. To think about it may hurt sometimes. That's okay. But I really y'all really need to dig deep and ask yourself, why am I doing this? It's not only for my family, right? I understand that I need to show up and I need to tell a story and I need to be open and transparent because there's other nurses that felt exactly like I felt, that are out there working 2 and 3 jobs, trying to create a better life for them and their children. And they missing time. They trading their time for dollars and all their kids want is them. They trying to figure out right now how to get back their time, how to spend more time with their families. So yes, not only is it my children, but it's the other women that are going through or went through or currently in the same situation that I was in, working 2 full-time jobs. Ask me how I did it. I don't know. Literally on the weekend, I literally had a nap in between my jobs. 70 hours a week. And at some point, I had the nerve to have 3 jobs, a PRN and basically two full-time jobs. PRN, full-time, and a part-time. But my part-time was basically full-time. How I did it, I have no earthly idea. But I know right now there's somebody that's watching this video that's doing the same thing. There's somebody watching this video that has been trying to study and learn about short-term rentals, and you're feeling stuck. Or you don't have enough time in the day because you got to go from this place to this place to that place, and you're still trying to figure out, how can I start my business? That's why I do what I do, and that's why I show up. Y'all, I am shy. I am an introvert. Right? I am an introvert. Right? But I understand that there's somebody that is going through what I was going through, that needs to hear it's going to get better. That it's okay to be afraid, but you just have to start. You got to start. You got to make the commitment, and you got to go all in. And that's exactly what I did. I'll tell y'all my whole story a different day. I was scared to leave my job. Right? I was scared to leave my job. I hated my job, but I was still scared to leave it. It was like a safety net for me. But I did what I had to do. I prayed, I received an answer, and I was obedient. And it has paid off. It has not all been it has not been rainbows and sunshine. Right? It's some hard days, some hard months. Right? But even when I have those hard days, those hard times, those hard months, those mornings where I don't want to get out the bed, I remember my why. My babies. I can go back to the bedside. I could. I'm not ashamed if I ever need to go back. Hey, right? I could go back. But I'm doing something that I love that allows me to have more time with them. So guess what? I'm going to get up out that bed. I'm going to shake myself off. I'm going to get my spirit together, and I'm going to do what I need to do. Right? So if you're ready to get into the short-term rental game, right, and you like to have live interactive classes, come spend the week with me. Come spend the week with us. There's 2 ways that you can enter the challenge. There's general admission, which is $97. You get 1 hour of actionable content and information that you can walk away with and start this business. Or VIP. VIP, you get live coaching from us, right? Consultation with me is $3,000, right? Deep dive consultation is $3,000. You can come spend an entire week with us for $297, where you're not only getting the information, you're getting live coaching. So if you're ready to get into this industry, join the challenge. My last challenge, 9 people walked away. They had units. They started their businesses. Right now, someone literally started their unit and they're booked until December. Until December. I have clients that are booked until next year. Clients with 2-month bookings, 3-month bookings. Guys, there's no better time than right now. If you're ready to start, there's no better time than now. I started this business during a pandemic. I left my lucrative nursing career to start this business. I stepped out on major faith. And look at me now. Look at me now. I didn't worry about how it's going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. I stayed faithful. I was obedient, and I did the work. So if you're ready to get started, you ready to do the work, join the challenge. Tickets are on sale. I want to see you there. The results speak for themselves. 9 people got units. during the last challenge. One person won a unit, so that's 10. People walked away with money, cash money prizes. I had amazing guest speakers, y'all. And we got some heavy hitters coming this time. This is the last time I'm teaching live in 2022, might I add. I got some heavy hitters that I'm bringing out for y'all. Y'all want to be in the challenge. Join us. I'll see you in the challenge November 1st.